Well, hello and welcome to another episode of This Old Car. Today I'm looking at this 2002 Ford Explorer. This Explorer here it's an 02. Sorry, I've got no foreground here. 4 liter, and they tell me it's got a blown head gasket. And it looks like she's got some pretty pooched tires as well. Gonna need tires. So we're gonna take a little look at this. And they tell me the vehicle is unlocked. I've been given permission to look at this. And so, just gonna take a little look around here. Interior's a little worn here. It could be stitched back together, actually. Really stinks in here. It's quite dirty. Looks like they've tried to replace a fuel filter. They're on the side grits. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I am. Needs a little bit of a cleanup. No keys. They tell me it's got 186,000, but no electronic odometer. Right here, this is made in November 2001. This must have been early production on this body style, I thought, because I thought that this body style must have been early production for this body style, because I thought this only came out in 2002, so who knows. Anyway, supposedly this is an Eddie Bauer edition. I don't know what that means. Aftermarket stereo. Let's just have a little look under the hood. Alright, behold, we have our 4 liter V6. And notice it's got this plastic intake here. What I've been told, now I don't know what the story is, they tell me it needs a head gasket, or gaskets, who knows, but I've heard that, maybe you Ford experts out there can help me, that this plastic intake manifold, along with thermostat housing problems, i.e. here, i.e. the lower thermostat problem, can cause coolant leaks. Now, I don't know if this one has a leak. I guess we could check the oil. I'm just going to go get my light. And a quick check of the dipstick shows me that this thing's got almost to the full mark of oil there. You really can't see because it's not focusing because I'm on an iPhone. But we probably want to look at the antifreeze. Where's that sucker? Oh, it's over here. Why does this thing need a head gasket? Why did they tell me this? Can we see what's in there? I don't know, that looks pretty clean to me. I don't know if you can see that, but that doesn't look so bad in there. It's dry, but just looking around I don't see immediately any obvious leaks. But I still wonder why they said this thing needs a head gasket. Belts are there. It's starting to drop, starting to crack. Could use a belt. On this side here, we've got a valve cover gasket leak. Hopefully that's not all hopefully they don't think that's a head gasket problem. We do have some leakage down there. Maybe this is what's going on. But I would probably be trying to do a valve cover gasket before I did a head gasket here. It was quite damp with oil under there. Just going to drop the old camera down here. So that's where it's wet with oil. It's around cylinder, well, I don't know how Ford numbers are cylinders, so I'm just going to say around that spark plug there next to the dipstick tube. It's wet with oil. Maybe it is a head gasket problem in this corner. I don't know. I don't know where they typically leak. You can tell me, Mr. Ford expert. Yeah, not that anyone cares, but the brake fluid is fairly dark in color. It's got a battery. It's probably too tall. This looks like a marine battery to something else. And this has been put here so it doesn't short out. So we'd have to probably get the correct marine battery. It's probably been shorting out on top of the hood, if I had to guess. So yeah, she's $1,000, 186,000. Hopefully the kilometerage is right. I think I should buy this, even if it is a cylinder head gasket problem. That's something we could easily fix and get sold forward on the road. So we'll see. And just taking a little look underneath the vehicle. There isn't a big pool of oil here or anything. I'll check the surrounding area. Oh, somebody's done a little bit of soft roading here. This thing does need tires. They're pretty fried. And underneath, you can definitely see on this side of the engine, from the diff back, it's wet with oil. Maybe that's just a valve cover gasket leak that somebody thinks is a head. Who knows? Hopefully that gets us a bit of a view as to what's going on here. Motor mount, oil. Is the diff seeping? It's tough to say if the diff is leaking as well or not. Sorry, my shaky hands here. A lot of stuff going on in this vehicle. Generally, this looks pretty good. The cat's red heat shield. At least I've come here to get rid of a rattle. So that's what's going on. Left bank leak, it looks like. Front brakes have, I don't know, maybe 50% life left there. Something like that. And off to the rear. Rear brakes are about 50% or so. While we're here, we might as well take a look at the rear end. It looks like it's just not even wet with oil. That looks okay. That is a huge drain plug. No leaks, no axle seals to leak because it's a rear wheel independent. And not too much rust. This vehicle's pretty good for rust, it seems. I'd like if they were here, I could talk to them about this. Interesting. So that's the look underneath her. Try and get a little more light on there. I have a pretty good light, eh? That's this little snap-on light here. That's that guy. It's pretty bright. Away she goes. And at the back here, this trim is cracked. Not the end of the world. I'm sure we could get a piece from Ford or whatever, but that is about it. So we'll talk to this guy and see if I can buy it, because it looks good. All right, just talked to the guy on the phone. Seems like a good guy. He's a mechanic as well. It does have a cylinder head gasket leak on that front corner of that head. He knows what's going on, and he knows that it needs a head gasket. And I just need to decide whether that's something I want to do. Pretty sure it is. He just doesn't want to do the work, and he's, well, clearly living in a trailer out in a park, so you can't do the work here. But anyway, I'm gonna go home, think about this for a little bit, and call him back in an hour and see how she goes. So anyway, that's all for today's episode, and who knows, maybe this will be not the last time you see this Explorer. Thanks for watching.